this morning with President Trump's primetime address, which he used to announce the release of documents he says show vulnerabilities in the country's election infrastructure. So glad to have you with us this Friday morning. I'm Adriana Hopkins.
And I'm Adam Longo. So here's the president on why he says he's releasing this information now.
Our purpose in disclosing this information is not to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing.
The president says the documents cover 5 areas of concern, including foreign interference. We have team coverage to break this all down for you. John Rogers is at our alert desk with the new reaction coming in.
Well, we start with reporter John Gonzalez, who's got a closer look at what the president said and what it means going forward.
That's right, Adriana. Good morning. And this morning, we are waiting to hear from Homeland Security Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. He's expected to address Congress today, and it'll be interesting to see what he says, how he will build on the president's address last night, and whether he will give more details on Capitol Hill about what the Trump administration is calling a newly declassified intelligence on election security. Now, last night, President Trump announced that the intelligence documents would be released, and the White House did post some of those on its website overnight. The president saying they show foreign adversaries targeted U.S. election infrastructure, including a claim that China acquired 220 million U.S. voter files during the 2020 election cycle. Now, the president also said 18 states plus Washington, D.C. will be contacted about what the administration describes as compromised voter information. According to documents, Maryland is on that list, along with Florida, Georgia, Ohio, New York, and others. Now, we'll be watching today to see whether Secretary Mullen provides more information along with any new evidence.
Our purpose in disclosing this information is not to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing.
Now, it's also important to note this morning that election officials, courts, and previous reviews have found no evidence that foreign actors changed vote totals or altered the 2020 election in any way, even as the administration argues these newly released documents will expose long-hidden security vulnerabilities. Reporting live downtown, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
I'm John Rogers at the alert desk. The president's speech is garnering some big reactions. Let's start here with the Chinese embassy to the U.S. here in Washington released a statement saying an election outcome is determined by the votes of the American people. China has never and will never interfere in the presidential elections of the U.S. Over in Michigan, they're speaking out too. This is Governor Gretchen Whitmer. She's insisting that Michigan elections are safe and secure. The 2020 election was repeatedly upheld as accurate. Conspiracy theories about that election must come to an end. A lot of Republicans, though, they're thankful for this. Thank you, Mr. President. This is from Congressman Tim Burchett of Tennessee. We're going to lose our country if we don't pass the Save America Act. Florida Senator Rick Scott says the revelations of the speech were shocking. Communist China is our enemy and will stop at nothing to undermine our republic. But Democrats are stunned by all this. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says this is what losers do. Instead of addressing rising costs and a pointless war, Trump is talking about conspiracy theories. Senator Mark Warner from here in Virginia says Trump's claims are bogus. Senator Van Hollen from Maryland says all Americans should stand together for democracy and fight back against this attempt to undermine it. No kings. Adam?
You can watch the president's speech in its entirety. It's up right now on our homepage. That's also where you'll find 3 big takeaways from his address and more reaction from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle.